As this week nears an end, we again want to take a few minutes to share the stories of just some of the extraordinary Americans who have lost their lives in this devastating pandemic.
I didn't know I was 12 feet from the atomic bomb.
Philip Kahn always carried his military photos with him so he could tell his story. An Air Force co-pilot in World War II, Kahn was in the Battle of Iwo Jima and helped take aerial surveys of the damage wrought by the atomic bombs. After the war, he settled in New York and was an electrical foreman on the construction of the World Trade Center. More devastating than the war, Philip often said, was the Spanish flu pandemic, which killed his twin brother in infancy. Philip was 100 years old. Lisa Dawn Robinson never went anywhere without a set of drumsticks. Known to fans as Lady Rhythm, the Philadelphia-born drummer toured the world with soul singer Billy Paul and played with many more artists, including Pink. Lisa was a go-to source for advice for her two sisters and nieces, who describe her as witty, charming, and a good listener. She was 55 years old. Harold Davis spent most of the past 2 decades mentoring Chicago high schoolers, offering them paid opportunities to repair school auditoriums while keeping them out of harm's way. Direct and outspoken, Harold exposed inequalities on his radio show, The Butt Naked Truth, where he had a reputation for asking tough questions and holding local politicians to account. Harold was 63 years old. New Jersey's Jerry Genuino greeted every student who climbed onto his bus with a smile. Funny, thoughtful, and humble, the 58-year-old was always lending a helping hand to a friend or a stranger. Last fall, he heroically pulled his bus over on the highway to help extinguish a truck fire. Adored by his 2 daughters, Jerry and his wife, Mary Jane, would have celebrated 25 years of marriage next month. For activist Josefa Ayer, her desire to help displaced refugees was largely inspired by her upbringing in Nazi-occupied Holland. In 1989, Josefa, or Jossie, founded the Women's Bean Project in Denver, Colorado, to create long-term solutions for homeless women through work and counseling. Over the years, she welcomed people in need into her own family. She was active and tenacious, an inspiration to her children and grandchildren. Jossie was 89 years old. We remember them and all we've lost.